Good day, and welcome to our deep dive into one of music's most exciting rising stars. You know her as Tyla, the chart-topping artist behind the global hit Water, but how much do you really know about the woman behind the music? Today, we're taking you from her childhood home in South Africa to stages across the world, exploring every chapter of her incredible journey. This is the story of Tyla Loversithal. Early life and family. Tyla Loversithal was born on January 30th, 2002, in Johannesburg, South Africa. She grew up in the suburban area of Edenvale, raised in a close-knit family with diverse roots. Her father is of Indian, Mauritian, and Irish descent, while her mother has Zulu, Xhosa, and English heritage. This rich cultural mix would later become a cornerstone of her unique sound. From the very beginning, music was part of Tyla's life. Her family describes her as a natural performer. Even as a toddler, she'd sing around the house, put on shows for relatives, and dance whenever there was music playing. Her parents encouraged her passion, enrolling her in singing lessons when she was just 7 years old. At school, Tyla was both a dedicated student and an active participant in performing arts. She attended Eddington High School, where she joined the choir, performed in school plays, and even started writing her own songs in her early teens. While her friends were focused on exams and social life, Tyla was already envisioning a future in music, though she had no idea just how far her talent would take her. Growing up in Johannesburg, Tyla was exposed to an incredible range of musical styles. She listened to everything from local South African genres like Kwaito, Amapiano, and Maskandi to international superstars like Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Chris Brown. She was particularly drawn to artists who blended different sounds together, creating something fresh and new. In her early teens, she started experimenting with writing her own material, drawing inspiration from her life experiences, her cultural background, and the world around her. She'd spend hours in her bedroom, recording DMAS on her phone and teaching herself how to use basic music production software. By the age of 16, Tyla knew she wanted to pursue music professionally. She began posting covers and original songs on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok, hoping to get her music heard by the right people. Her unique voice, smooth, soulful, and full of character, quickly caught the attention of local music lovers, and her following began to grow. In 2019, when she was just 17 years old, Tyla caught the eye of a local music producer who invited her to record in a proper studio for the first time. This was a turning point. Working with professional equipment and collaborating with experienced musicians helped her refine her sound and gain confidence in her abilities. She released her first official single, Getting Late, in late 2019. The track, which blended R&B with elements of Amapiano, was an instant hit in South Africa. It received heavy airplay on local radio stations and racked up millions of streams online, introducing Tyla to a wider audience across the continent. Encouraged by this success, she continued releasing music and performing at small venues and festivals around South Africa. She also caught the attention of international music executives who were beginning to take notice of the incredible talent emerging from the African continent. In 2021, she signed a record deal with Epic Records in the United States, a major milestone that opened doors to global opportunities. After spending time in studios in both South Africa and the United States, Tyla released Water in July 2023, and everything changed overnight. The song was a masterful blend of R&B, pop, and Amapiano, with infectious beats and lyrics that resonated with listeners around the world. But it wasn't just the music that made it a hit. The accompanying dance challenge took social media by storm. Millions of people across TikTok, Instagram, and other platforms posted videos of themselves dancing to the track, from everyday fans to celebrities like Janet Jackson and Ciara. Water quickly climbed the charts in countries across Africa, Europe, Asia, and the Americas. It became the first song by a South African solo artist to enter the Billboard Hot 100 in over 2 decades, peaking at number 7, an incredible achievement for any artist, let alone one still in her early 20s. The song's success led to Tyla performing on major television shows, including The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon and The Voice. She also embarked on her first international tour, selling out venues in cities from London to Los Angeles. With the success of Water, Tyla became a global household name, but she's never forgotten where she came from. In interviews, she frequently speaks about her pride in being South African and her desire to showcase African music to the world. She released her self-titled debut album in March 2024, which featured collaborations with both African and international artists. The album showcased her versatility as an artist, moving seamlessly between different genres while always keeping her cultural roots at the heart of her music. Beyond her music, Tyla has become a role model for young people across Africa and around the world. She uses her platform to speak about important issues like representation, creativity, and following your dreams regardless of where you come from. She's also involved in several charitable initiatives in South Africa, supporting music education programs for underprivileged youth. Despite her rapid rise to fame, Tyla has managed to keep much of her personal life private. She's spoken about the importance of balancing her career with spending time with family and friends, who she credits with keeping her grounded. She's also passionate about fashion, often using her style to express her cultural identity and collaborate with African designers. Looking to the future, Tyla has big plans. She's expressed interest in expanding into acting, launching her own fashion line, and continuing to use her platform to elevate African artists and stories. She's also working on new music that she says will push boundaries even further, blending more diverse influences and exploring new creative territory. Tyla's journey from a young girl singing in her Johannesburg bedroom to a global music sensation is a powerful reminder that talent, hard work, and authenticity can take you anywhere. She's broken barriers, represented her country and continent with pride, and inspired millions of people to pursue their own dreams. As she continues to write her story, one thing is clear: Tyla is more than just a pop star. She's a cultural ambassador, a creative visionary, and proof that the next generation of global superstars is coming from every corner of the world. Thank you for joining us for this look at Tyla's incredible story. If you enjoyed this biography, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about inspiring artists from around the globe. See you next time.